Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aitza. I talk about books, fashion, personal finance, travel, being black in Spain, and just a whole bunch of other things. If you're not new here, I'm glad you came back to listen to me ramble. And today we have a investing video on why I started investing. So let's get started. So I wasn't going to do a video on this, but one of my really good friends was like, no, I think it would be very important for you to share and get some insight. And now here I am sitting in front of a camera talking to you guys whenever you're watching this. So yeah. So if this is your first video, a little bit about me. I'm 25. I'm a first gen college graduate. I graduated college debt free. And yeah, I've been investing for 6 years now, since 2014. Yeah, I started off with opening up a Roth IRA with Fidelity, and then I went and made what's it called? Like one of those robo investing accounts with Acorns. And with Fidelity, I went and I put like $50 in that I got from my work study job in university, and just had that sitting there. And I didn't touch it for a while, actually. Like I didn't contribute anything because I was putting everything in my Acorns account. I went in, I made it. It was free because I had a student email, and I said I was going to be very aggressive because I was young, and I put in my goals, and I think I would contribute like $25 or $50 every paycheck, and then like I would do the $5 roundup as well, and let the money earn interest. And I just kind of left it there. I wasn't watching or doing anything. But I started with the IRA because my mom worked for one of the big finance companies, and her former boss said that was one of the best things I could do in my 20s was start then. And so I did it because I was like, this man must know what he's talking about. And then I went online and like did some research and learned like about different stocks, like what an IRA was, what a 401k was. And my mom worked with 401ks. And I remember us talking about them during the financial crisis of '09. And that just kind of led to me researching. Reddit was a really good help for me. Bogleheads was a good help as well. If you don't know, the founder of Vanguard, John Bogle, his enthusiasts or fans call themselves Bogleheads, and there's all this information, all these resources, and they ask questions, they answer questions, and you can ask questions. And so I was using that as a guide as well. Yeah, just kind of like filling it out on my own, YouTube videos, and just reading a lot of books from the library about the topic, and personal finance blogs and books. Yeah, and that's kind of what inspired me to start my personal finance blog. But I never felt comfortable talking about investing because I kind of know what I'm doing, but I still don't feel like I know what I'm doing enough to give people information. But my friend was like, no, she's like, you're not telling us to go out and buy individual stocks. You're just saying you should be doing this. And I have been. I've been on my friends about, investing in their 401k, making sure they're getting employer matches if they do have that option, starting an IRA, maybe a Roth IRA, because we're in a lower income bracket now. So all the important things that you kind of need to know and learn. But I think it's very important, especially for Black people and Latina people or Latinx people, to be investing, because we come from communities that a lot of times, it's all about not having debt and just kind of like staying afloat, not going up, not getting off your raft boat and going to a bigger boat or making it mainland, if that makes sense. You're kind of just like coasting along, trying not to fall overboard. And in terms of like maybe paying off debt, and that you're not thinking of other ways that you can grow money. And investing is a really good way that you can do it. Yes, if you're buying individual stocks and stuff like I do as well, that can be kind of a gamble, and you need to know your risk tolerance, know how much money that you're willing to lose, know when to pull out, know yourself. But something like an IRA or a 401k, you can choose, which I've done for some of my money, choose a target date where I say, okay, I'm just going to put money into this pot and it's going to grow interest over time. And then when I'm ready to retire in 2055, I think that's the target date I chose. I believe I chose 2055 because I should just be turning 50. Yes, that sounds right. That's, or I should be turning 55, something like that. I don't know. Math is not here today. And that you just keep growing money and you don't think about it. You leave it and it'll do all the algorithm and all that stuff will adjust on its own and you don't have to think about watching it. Just put your money there and then boom. And maybe check once a year. And it's just kind of like filling it out. But there's all these resources. You can like talk to someone at your bank, your credit union, another financial institution. Yeah, but I just really want to see more Black people and Latinx people really go and realize they don't just have to leave their money sitting in your standard Wells Fargo, Chase, whatever banking account. It's not going to do anything for you, especially savings. Like, yes, I'm all about a high interest savings rate, but even then you're leaving money. And then another added layer is that women, especially women of color, we're more risk adverse. So we're even less likely to throw in money to that pot. And if we want to create generational wealth, if we want to be able to have more expendable income to support our communities, to build other options for other people, younger people, or even older people in our community, we have to find ways to make our money work for us. That's just the thing. And there are ways to do it in an ethical way if you care about that. But yeah, you have to start somewhere. And I guess that's what this video is. It's just telling you to go, don't play with your hair, but go and start somewhere, guys, because it'll make it a difference. Time is on your side. And the sooner that you do it, the more interest that you'll have, the more money you'll earn. Yeah. And for me, I ended up like pulling some of my money out of my Acorns account when I graduated, which I shouldn't have done, but I did go back and replenish it. But I just thought about, like those were months where my money still could have been working for me and I wonder what I've lost, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, that's kind of a long-winded way of why I started investing, how I started investing. And I'll do another video on what I'm doing now. And if you have any questions below about what I'm doing, how to get started, if that's something you would like to see, I can make one of those as well. And maybe an investing terminology video. Let me know if you find these helpful. If there's something else you would like to see, leave it below. I'm just kind of here to encourage other people, especially other Black women, to invest, to look at ways to grow and advance their revenue, their streams of income without being very preachy. Yeah, because no one likes that. No one likes that. That's just not fun. And thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all the socials that I'm going to leave below. And bye, guys.